Ave, gentle beings, this is Gaius with Hearts of Iron 4, How to Defend France. After seeing a success and a fail, I've loaded up a game with France, defending the way I like it. First off, we're going to talk about our national focuses, our economy and building. First up, national focus. It's 41, and by the end of 41 you'll finish all focus tree, all parts of the focus tree. So how did I go about it? Well, first we need our economy up. So I went down to research slot 1, have all this industrial expansion. We need those factories badly. Then go for government reform, support the status quo. If you want to go with Britain, that's slightly easier. Then strengthen government and defensive stratagems. Strengthen government needs to run for about a year, and afterwards you can initiate defensive stratagems. While strengthen government is running, go down defensive focus. Fortification, that's the way I like to play it. Levé en masse, Grand Batterie, Char de Bataille, and army reform. But army reform can only be done once defensive stratagems has run out. So that's why you go for strengthen government first. Let it run out. Defensive stratagems, army reform. You need the army reform. I'll show you in a moment why that is. Then you get the fortification focus. This one lets you speed up your building of fortresses, which is very useful. And then you go Alpine forts. This will help you get the Alpine line better. It gives +2 forts for all the countries or the places that it is set to. And extend the Maginot does the same in the north of France. So then building. For the first 2 years I try to get up my economy for about 33 civilian factories to have a good build capacity going, and then the rest of it is just military factories. After the first 2 years are gone, so that will be somewhere in January 1938, you go and build land forts. What I tend to do is build this one up first, because we need to hold this line against Italy. Otherwise, you'll get stabbed in the back by Italy. Everything you see, the numbers here are the amount it's built up. You get +2 from the national focus, so subtract 2 and you'll see the numbers where it's going. Basically, the math behind it is the amount of in the territory. So this territory only faces one other, so you can only be attacked from that one. So I'll build up 5. If there's 2 like this one, I'll build up 6, and when there's 3 like this one, he's facing 3, I'll build up to 7. +2 from the national focus is 9. And then I'll do the same with here in the north. Just figure out how much they're facing and go with it. Alright, so that is the basic, but don't forget we'll need infrastructure. So this infrastructure needs to be high. Our people are fighting here and we need to get our supplies going. So if it starts up with 4, which is incredibly low, so now it's built up to 10, which is awesome because we need supplies going in. Then anti-air. The Maginot comes with 5, and that's awesome, but we don't have the time to build up that high, so I'll go with 3 and 3. And latest is radar stations. That'll help us with the defense of our airspace. And that is about the amount of things I built here. So then our economy. Yeah, That's basically our economy. First build up your economy, then build the defenses. You don't need that too much. And that's it for this episode. If you like it, please subscribe, please hit the like button, and see you all next time where we're going to the armed forces.